All right, all right. Good night, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to everyone. All right, cool. Vince, what's good, my guy? What's good? The solutions. I see everybody coming in. Coach Milanista, what's good? What's good? What's good? How's everyone doing? Tonight's a very special night. I got some heavy hitters coming in tonight. That we're gonna have at the Credit Summit. It's going to be lit. We're talking about business credit funding, starting your own funding company. It's pretty cool. So we we have some heavy hitters in here tonight. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight, and we're finna kick it off, man. So my guest tonight, guy, is the Haitian CEO. Some of y'all know him as the GOAT for business funding.
The GOAT, such strong words. I'm honored.
Listen, listen. Wear the cap fit, you gotta wear it.
I appreciate you,
You've
bro. How
been
you
you've been
feeling
doing
tonight?
great things, Herman. You've been doing great things,
Thank you
and
so much, bro.
we're finna get it bumping tonight. So,
Absolutely.
Herman, we're also on YouTube, Twitch. They're on the other side. They can hear you, but they can't see you,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So they're on the other side. So YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Welcome the Haitian CEO. You guys can hear him, but you can't see him because he's on Instagram. Unless you're gonna go over to Instagram, and then y'all can see him. But tonight
Absolutely.
is a very special night because we're gonna give perspective not only from the funding, from the business credit point of view, but credit in general, and then just how good credit can tie into you being financially free. But most importantly, if you have bad credit right now, it doesn't mean that you cannot achieve financial success. It simply means that all you need to do is just make an investment in yourself, in your own education, start fixing the way you think. And then, as a man thinketh in his heart, we know so is he. So, as we start fixing the way we think, restructuring, reshaping our thought processes, we will now come to the conclusion that the universe will give us the things that we demand of it once we are qualified to get it mentally. It is not about money, guys. It's about your mental fortitude and having that paradigm shift where you move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I promise you, it will unlock so many things in your life. So, my first question to you, Mr. Herman,
Talk to me,
is
bro.
how long have you been in the United States?
I'm born here.
You were born
So
here.
I'm born here. So I am the Haitian CEO. Both my parents are Haitian. So I consider that I have 100% Haitian blood running through my veins.
Okay, so you're first generation.
First generation, yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you could remember back when you were younger, right,
Mhm.
to your family when they just came here, growing up, how much did you learn about credit, or what this credit thing was?
Zero. Zero, bro.
Wait,
I
excuse,
didn't I
excuse
didn't
me.
learn about I didn't learn about credit or business credit from my family at all, from my parents. The one thing I will say my father gave me, right? He always, because he's a very hard worker. My dad was a janitor.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was like a property manager for Fred Trump, Donald Trump's father.
Are you serious?
Yeah, crazy. And I have another crazy story to tell you that attached to that, right? So my dad was like, every Friday he would come home from work and he would pay bills. And he was like, he would call me. I'm his namesake. So he's like, Junior, come downstairs in the man cave. I come
Oh, so
downstairs.
your dad's name is Herman.
Yeah, so I'm Herman Junior.
Okay.
So my dad would come downstairs, bro, and he would tell me to come downstairs, and he would pay all the bills, and he would have me write the checks. So he would hand me the gas bill. It's like the gas bill's $100, right? So he showed me how to fill out checks. He showed me how to balance the checkbook. He's like, this is what I made. My dad used to show me. He's like, this is what I
Really?
made this week. And then, because remember, kids, all we do is ask, Daddy, can I get Nintendo? I'm showing how old I am. Daddy, can I get Nintendo?
Uh-huh.
Can I get the Jordans? Can I get this? Can I get that? And then, bro, he would pay bills every week. So I knew math. I was like, damn, he paid all the bills. He got like $100 left. There's no money for Nintendo.
Oh,
There's no money for
wow.
sneakers. There's no money for that. So I never even bothered him about that.
Because you
But at
knew.
least but at least he gave me that type of financial literacy.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell people that my parents prepared me for a world that no longer exists. Right? They didn't teach me about having a side hustle, LLC, credit, leveraging credit to make money, etc. But my parents worked for people and families that understood that. Right? So, but of course, mentorship took me to where I am right now. That's why I'm excited that we come into Atlanta next week to give people this information.
Let's go.
You know what I'm excited about, bro? Last week we wrapped up the Blueprint Summit in Philly. Shout out to everybody that came.
Yes, shout out to everyone.
Everyone that came. And next week we are going to be at the Credit Summit in Atlanta. So, bro, the duality.
Can you imagine if we tie the Blueprint Summit and the Credit Summit together for next year?
It's crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Oh my God, Herman. You just gave me an idea.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Holy cow.
Bro, when I come next week, we're going to say, you already told me
yes.
some coffee on Sunday.
Yes.
I changed my flight. I'm staying till Monday.
Okay. All right, cool. You just gave me the, oh my God, Herman.
Yeah, it's going to be epic, man. Y'all better, listen, text the word summit to 917-993-5238 so you can get your tickets because I'm coming to Atlanta next week. My man D told me, Herman, you have to come. How can we talk about fixing your credit but not showing you how to leverage it afterwards? I can't wait to see everybody next week.
I'm just you really just put a whole new train of thought for next year, bro.
Yeah, bro. Collaboration is gonna be epic.
Bruh.
Yeah. I said that to myself last year. Collaboration is gonna make me more money this year. And all I've been doing is collaborating with high-level people the first 90 days. And now we're going into the second quarter. I'm looking forward to continue to do that, bro. I thank you so much for putting me on your platform and trusting me and my knowledge. So I can't wait to be in Atlanta next week.
Oh, man, I can't wait too, man. Wow.
Absolutely. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic. It's like, yo, I'm telling y'all are in for a treat. Y'all are in for a treat. Y'all, sheesh.
Yeah, I'm glad you said the word investment. Everybody needs to invest in themselves.
But it is.
Especially people what's going on right now. Everybody needs to invest in themselves.
But Herman, people are looking at it as an expense and not an investment in themselves. So this is why I wanted to find out your background. Because like a lot of your audience is here right now and they don't know my background. I'm gonna share it with them in a minute. But please, so let's pick up back from your dad, right? Your dad showing you the bills, and because you saw what was left, you weren't that kid asking for that Nintendo or the Jordan, because now you know.
Right, I know, right. But what I didn't know is how to make money. My dad only taught me how to earn money. So he's first generation. He came to America and he had the dream that everyone had. Come to America, get an education, you'll be fine. And like I said, my dad prepared me for a world that no longer exists. So I got a bachelor's degree from Temple University. I got my master's degree. But bro, after I got my master's degree, I was making $55,000 a year. That's what I was making. And
so you do have a master's degree.
I have my master's, bro. I was a therapist. I was a therapist for children. I was a mobile therapist.
Oh wow! PC people don't know this.
I wore many hats. Where I was a social worker. I was a therapist. And then I started a little cleaning company. I used to clean toilets, bro. Like I was that guy. I was that guy that understood to work from the muscle and what that looks like. But I got my first mentor, and my first mentor taught me how to get another job. He taught me how to get into the IT field because tech makes more money. So I got a mentor, and then I got into the tech field, and I got my first six-figure job. At that same time, while this was going on, I was doing credit. I learned about business credit. And then my mentor taught me to invest more into my business. And then I just blew up after that. I took some mentorship to show me how to actually run a business, right? Do advertising, marketing, collaboration, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that stuff, and continue to be consistent until it finally hit. Because a lot of us, we watch everybody on Instagram, and remember, Instagram is just a highlight reel. We're just showing you the highlights, right? That's why from time to time I gotta show you when I gotta give somebody back a refund because they're a pain in the ass. I gotta show you when I'm up at 2:00 in the morning because I'm betting on myself, right? If I don't work, I don't get paid on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So what they're gonna do, D, they're gonna look at your conference next week. They're gonna do the math. They're gonna be like, oh, there's 500, 600 people in this room, and he charged $300 a ticket. Oh, he made a lot of money today. But they don't know that the money you made next weekend Those seeds were planted 5, 6, 7 years ago when you were studying consumer law consistently, and then you was teaching it for free, and everybody wasn't paying attention to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Keep going. You
receipts.
onto something. Keep going.
You started posting crazy receipts all the time, and it was like, wait, I think this guy's up to something. And then you started charging for your time, and then they started taking you seriously. You wasn't posting those things, right? But they're gonna see next week the fruits of your labor. They will see it next week. And that's why we want you guys to understand that we want you to start planting the seeds right now. We want you to start investing in yourselves now, because DNI are not your competition. We are proof that this is possible.
Proof.
It is possible. I studied hard. We worked hard. They're laying off people left and right, bro.
Herman.
Why can't I bet on myself? I can't fire myself.
You know, it's crazy that you said that. A lot of people think government jobs are safe too. Let me tell y'all something. I was on active duty military orders, and what they told me was this, Herman, and this is why October 1st is my national holiday. They told me that they overspent on the COVID budget, and in order for them to recoup funds, they had to cut my orders along with 17 other soldiers.
Dang, bro.
Yep, 85,000.
They had to cut soldiers' jobs.
That's crazy. I was one of them. I'm not making the shit up. I was one of them. My orders got cut, and then I used my savings to invest in me, and here I am.
Yes, and here I am. I listen. I've never failed investing in myself. No, I wasn't going to let myself down. If I executed on the information, it's going to be amazing. Let me tell you something funny. Somebody invested in my mentorship, right? Then they emailed the customer service team. Shout out to the mayor. She called me and told me about it. She was like, "Yeah, I want a refund." And then she was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because it's not working." So Damaris went into the portal and saw, bro, she never watched one video. Not one, because we could tell in Kajabi if you're watching the videos. So she called her. She's like, "You want a refund, but you haven't done anything. You haven't executed on anything, right? Because you just see these results on Instagram, but you haven't done the work, right? Watch the videos. Participate in the Facebook group.
Run the plays.
Run the play. Listen, listen, I know you guys have heard this before. Fail fast.
People, fail fast. But Herman, I don't want to fail. Failing is so hard.
Fail fast, right? So hurry up, do it, fall down, hurry up and get up. You're going to get up after 3 steps.
But it hurts. It hurts to fail, Herman. It hurts to fail. I don't want to fail. I want to get it perfect. Everybody is doing this big lifestyle, driving these cars, going on private jets. Herman, why do I have to start at the bottom? Why do I have to learn this? Why can't you just do it?
Why can't you just do it for me? Listen, all I can do for people is help you cut the line. That's what a mentor does. All I do is help you cut the line. You still got to do the work. Because I'm going to be like, all right, don't do this because you're going to trip because I fell here. Don't do this because I fell here. Let me show you how to get to $25,000 and $50,000 real quick. I can show you how to do that real quick. But you still got to do the work. I can't go to the bank for you. I can't fix your credit for you, right? Listen, my man D has a blueprint. He literally walks you through it, bro. Have y'all checked out his academy? I was with Mike one day, bro, and he was showing me your academy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's a part that Mike saw the challenge part of it. Mike's about to come over to the full university. I believe he was on the call. If he wasn't last week, he was the week before. But Mike's that was just a small part of it. He didn't get access to everything yet. That access is being worked on this week.
This week.
So
amazing.
Like Herman, bro.
Amazing.
If I tell you right now that I've cracked the code to mortgage fraud, would you believe me?
You've cracked the code to mortgage fraud?
To mortgage fraud and foreclosure fraud.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I see you trying to make everybody flood Atlanta next week.
I'm telling you, Herman, I know now what it is to look for mortgage fraud and how to stop foreclosures.
Wow. See, this is the investment that needs to happen. And listen, do you know I'm coming early just so I could be a student too?
Bro, I swear to God, when I drop this game, mortgage fraud.
You heard what he said.
That's crazy. Me and Herman was just on the phone right before you called him, Dwayne. Now he's like,
We were talking about hedge funds.
Hedge funds and private equity.
Oh my God. So okay. Now y'all about to get me in nerd mode. Like y'all are gonna get me excited, and then I'm gonna go in nerd mode, and I'm not even drinking. So like, all right. I like guys, get your pen. Like this is when I get nerded out, right? So mortgage-backed securities, MBS, right?
Yes.
MBS and CDOs, collateralized debt obligations. So, so when mortgages are pooled together, there's a process called securitization, right? Securitization separates a mortgage and the note. The mortgage and the note are accessories to each other. They cannot be separated. They must travel together. The mortgage secures the security interest. The note secures the obligation to pay. Accessory to each other, the promise to pay the security interest. Promise to pay the security interest. If they are separated, a mortgage cannot be enforced because there's no promissory note, the promise to pay. A promise to pay cannot be enforced without a security interest. So if the note and the mortgage is separated, it is null and void. They cannot be separated. So on Wall Street, when they pool mortgages together and they sell them to hedge funds, those new companies that are calling consumers don't have a legal right to collect unless they possess also the promissory note. If they do not possess the promissory note, they cannot collect and they cannot foreclose.
Bro, you got to be careful. I don't want Instagram turning off this live right now.
Bro,
you're talking crazy, okay? You talking crazy.
all right. I got case laws to prove it.
Ooh. That's what success has received.
Success has. I got case laws to prove it.
He going crazy.
And not only that.
Hold up.
So now you're saying that obviously, because most mortgage companies, they typically sell off their notes
Correct.
within those first 11 years because those are the prime years that mortgage borrowers are going to pay. Those first 11 years.
Correct.
I've been reading up about non-performing notes, so I've gotten a little in on it. But now that you're adding the consumer law to it, in a sense, and speaking about that, when they sell off the note, you're saying that because they don't get the promissory note from the original file,
they can't collect.
They can't collect
by law.
There's no promise to pay. And if they only possess the mortgage, there is no promissory note. If they possess the promissory note, there is no mortgage. They have to possess both. If they don't possess, the promissory note is the promise to pay the obligation. The mortgage is that security interest the promissory note secures to pay. They're accessories.
You know what's crazy? I know everybody that's on this live right now. Do you remember when you first bought your house? In like 30, 60, 90 days, you got a letter from somebody else like, yeah, you could send us the payment now.
Yeah.
If
so
that person
right now is that person, you don't have, listen, I'm not even say it. I'll see all
Don't say it. Don't say it.
You have to.
You about to shut this whole live down. You about to cancel me and you cancel.
They got a shadow banner. I'm gonna chill.
Yo, I've been in Facebook jail long enough to know, but bruv, when I tell you that there are case laws out there, and it's kept on. What do you think Wells Fargo is exiting the mortgage game? After so many years, Wells Fargo is leaving the mortgage game.
Yeah, because they've been getting a bunch of lawsuits.
Why? Because people
consumer law based.
Correct. People now are learning. People are learning now that when they package their loans and send them off to these investors, these investment funds and these investment groups, they do not possess both mortgage and the note.
Wow. Do you understand why investing in yourself and understanding the finances, the financial system is the return on investment of the conversation that we're having tonight is, literally 100,000%. Literally 100,000%. Text the word summit to 91799. 5238. I will see you in Atlanta. And listen, everybody that's always in my camp, come to Atlanta. Come to Atlanta. You never come to Atlanta.
I'm coming to Atlanta. See, we get the same thing. Everybody's always asking, when you gonna be in Atlanta, man?
Now we're here.
Now we're here. We're here. We got VIP night on Friday night. Then we got Saturday. So VIP night is dope because that's when you can just connect with the people.
Correct.
You can build, you can talk. Herm, I can never touch you, talk. I can ask you, listen, Friday night I'm gonna see y'all. I know I'm not gonna tell all the business, but you got something special lined up for Friday night. We got drinks, we're gonna rap, we're gonna talk, and bring your papers and pen because we're gonna learn on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm bringing my paper, I'm bringing my tablet, I'm bringing my laptop because I'm gonna learn.
I am leaving it.
I'm a speaker, I get a free ticket. So I'm definitely gonna.
I'm leaving it all on the floor, bro. I'm leaving it all on the floor. I'm holding nothing back.
I love it.
It's over.
It's over.
Yes, VIP covers both. Guys, I'm telling y'all, text the word summit. Yeah, text the word summit to 917-993-5238. And the next thing too, Herman, that I want to let y'all know. So arbitration, right? So a while back, I told people that they could get paid for bad credit, and a lot of them didn't believe that you can actually get paid for bad credit. So now, the process for getting paid for bad credit. I know some of y'all have heard before that you should invoice these creditors. That doesn't work, guys. You're not going to get paid invoicing no creditor. You see, arbitration that is inside the terms and agreement of every contract. Most contracts have terms and agreement, right? And in the terms and agreement, there lies what is called an arbitration clause. So Herman, let's say you get a line of credit, right? And for some reason, the creditor shut down that line of credit. They didn't give you an opportunity to dispute it. They just shut down the line of credit.
Right.
Now, it says in their terms and agreement that if there's a dispute and closing an account, I would imagine there's some form of dispute. So if there's a dispute, the dispute should be settled via arbitration.
Right.
So if they go ahead and close the account without a proper dispute or an investigation involving the consumer, they just breach their own contract terms and agreement. So, all right. So your credit card statement, not credit card statement, your terms and agreements.
Yeah.
In there, it's going to say if you have a dispute, every single one has it. It's going to tell you if you have a dispute, what you should do and how to resolve it. Arbitration can either go to AAA or it can go to JAMS, right? They will tell you which company they go with. Some companies don't have an arbitration clause, but you can still bring them to arbitration. So my point is this: if there's a dispute and Tevin gets a line of credit shut down because maybe there was some changes in his credit score, whatever, right? A dispute of shutting down the account should have happened. Tevin, we're going to close down your account because of this. Like, he needs to be notified. The dispute process needs to happen. But when a creditor takes it upon themselves and just shut down that line of credit with no notification, and it did not give the consumer an opportunity to dispute, that now becomes a breach of contract. A breach of contracts give you now the right to bring them to arbitration based on the breach and based on the fact that they violated their own terms and agreement.
Their own terms of agreement.
It's their terms.
And you know our people, sometimes we don't read.
That's
so
why, Herman, that's the reason why.
You don't know the rights that you have, guys.
That's why they get away with it.
That's why they get away with it.
Oh my God, I'm telling you.
There's a lot of things we are not protected from. But there's a lot of things we are protected from, but we don't read and understand our rights. And once we do, once you have the knowledge and it's cracked open and we show you the receipts on how to do it, it's ball game from you. You are going to become invincible. I can't wait for next week so we can start giving you these gems. Listen, this is just the credit part. Tevin not even start talking about the fun and what that's going to look like. Once your credit is fixed, then we're going to show you how to get the bag.
Of course. The bag is this. Just today alone, we got hit up from one of our partners, not from one of our partners, from our clients. What that say?
What that say? $30,000 in line of credit, $20,000 credit card, and $3,000. That's just
So
one of your
that's
clients.
53,000 right there.
53,000.
Unless my math is backwards, that was
And
53 grand.
And guess what?
What?
From Chase, he actually got 28,000, and from GM by Marcus card, he got 78. So if I'm doing math correctly,
That sounds like 123,000.
No. It's about 80.
D knows his math, bro. D be like this. It'd be weird how you do that math in your head, bro.
That sounded to me like 100 grand.
No. It's 28. It's 28,000 plus what? That's 53. So that's about 80, and then it was about 7,500. So about 87,000.
I'm damn close though.
Damn near close, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Bro, go get him another
His two Elons is pending.
See?
So you still got 2 more pending.
Yeah, and I didn't even do PNC and M&T yet.
Come on, bro.
I already sent it to my banker so that he can go ahead and give him a call on Monday.
So you're saying you didn't even touch the known docs yet?
No. Well, that was only one no doc.
Oh, wow.
This is nuts, bro. What I love to say, success has what?
Receipts.
Success has receipts. And he just showed you some receipts, the text from his own client. Listen, T, I want you to talk real quick because I got caught. Every once in a while, we post on Instagram and we just jump off. Rarely do we really go through it, bro. I went down your page real quick. Can you please talk about your client that did 800,000? You just posted that today. You posted that from his mouth, not yours, because your mentees are your UND. Your mentees are your receipts.
Absolutely.
I need you to talk about that 800,000 after he lost his job, bro.
Yeah. So all right. So he was actually he was a one-on-one client. He didn't know nothing about the credit game, right? And just being completely transparent, he didn't know nothing about the credit game. He had good credit, but he didn't know nothing. So he thought the 700 he had was like the most amazing thing possible, right? And he lived in Manhattan. He was a physical trainer, but that wasn't even his full job. Like he was actually an operations manager for New York Sports Club.
Okay.
Right? He came to me in March of 2022. He said, "Look, man, I just want to get one-on-one coaching from you. I don't want to do mentorship. I don't want to do anything." I said, "All right, no problem." I didn't know him, but Natalie knew him from the past. We gave him a discounted one-on-one, right? Just because we knew him. Gave him a discounted. He wasn't even fully taking action. And every week I'm hitting him like, "Bro, you got to take this action. You got to take this action." And it kept going and kept going and kept going, moving forward, right? I think he said September. I think it was the September, October. He called me. He's like, "Bro, I just got fired. It's time to get this money." I said, "All right." So in between then, I've been telling him about credit. We've been having short Zoom calls about credit, teaching him about it, teaching him about funding, how to leverage your credit, move forward with the banks and so on and so forth, right? He said, "You know what, T, let's just get this money." First card I sent him to, 50,000, Chase. Second place I sent him.
First card was 50,000.
50,000 after he learned about everything.
Damn.
First card, 50,000, Chase. Second, KeyBank, 80,000. 50,000 on line of credit, 30,000 on the credit card. And then he just started, like, ever since I just showed him that alone, he sent in his second LLC that he had. Because I'm like, "Yo, bro, just try to get a shelf corp." He's like, "Oh, I had an old corporation." He went ahead and renewed it, got another 80,000 from KeyBank.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, let's stop, bro.
No, that's enough. No, because you brought up the second LLC, you brought up the shelf corp. That's next level conversation. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. They don't believe, bro. They don't believe. Text the word summit. We're gonna see you in Atlanta next week.
Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. Guys.
Wow, bro. So off of 2 LLCs, he started snapping.
Bro, after he got that second, it was so he already had a credit card from PNC, like a personal credit card. Okay. He said, "You know what?" He said, "Bro, you think I can go get PNC?" I said, "You know, bro, I'll send you in." So I sent it to my bank and then go ahead, hooked him up. He got a $50,000 credit card from PNC and a $30,000 line of credit. That's rare that I've ever seen it swapped. It's usually the higher. It's usually the higher on the line of credit, lower on the credit card. He got that. He said, "You know what I'm gonna do?" I said, "Yep." He sent the second LLC right over. Bro, ever since then, he's just been double dipping every single time.
Double dipping every time.
And the crazy part about it is that he sent me a screenshot of his credit, like when we first started, and he fixed up his credit a little bit. He was at like 760, 780.
Yeah.
But it was just his utilization was a little bit high.
Right.
So after that, he sent me a screenshot just the other day, and I see why his credit's been getting approved so amazing. He's at like an 813, just easily.
That man said easy.
He's like that. He's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, I'm pulling more credit, I'm getting more inquiries, paying more stuff. He's like, I'm like, bro, this is what I've been telling you about credit. It's about your history. It's about your age, right? I don't know. I'm not the guru in credit. I can tell you that. When it comes to funding, well, I can get you the bag.
I can get you the bag. That's no issue. That's no issue. Talk has no. Sometimes you gotta walk in your greatness, bro.
Now you wanna know what? I've been told that because I'm very humble. Like I'm very perspective. I'm very down to earth. I don't like to brag a lot, bro. But I can get you the bag. That's not an issue.
Listen. So listen. You're gonna talk.
I'm gonna show one thing. So
go ahead.
Let's get it. He's gonna
show receipts.
I'm gonna show you guys one thing for this month. Hold up. Man, where's that cash flow chart from QuickBooks?
Uh-oh. He got to pull out that he has to. So listen. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238 so you can get the link for this for the summit, the credit summit in Atlanta next week. Dee's gonna tell you how to get your credit in order. I'm gonna talk about structuring your business to ensure wow. Those are the numbers, bro. 54?
Yeah.
In 30
Look at my expenses.
1.4, $1,000 in expenses. That's your expenses.
Yeah.
And that's the revenue of your funding business. All right, we talking crazy.
Let's go.
Talking crazy. Did he just show receipts? He didn't show a screenshot. He just logged into his.
I logged in. He logged in. Look, just to make sure they don't believe. As of today, just so you can see what April is. There's nothing there. As of today, April. Hold up. Just so y'all think I'm lying. I got a cash balance in my QuickBooks of money that's waiting for me to send out. To my bank account. I'm not bullshit, bro.
Because you started a funding company. Once you show people, this is what I tell people, right? So somebody asked me, I was like, yeah, I gave them the Navy Federal play on how to start funding, get funding for Navy Federal, right? And I was like, there's like, I can't teach this to other people. I can't do it. I was like, how many people do you need to kill to be considered a murderer? They was like, one. I was like, exactly. You only need to find one person. All right? Go run the play. Right?
That is the craziest example of.
That's the craziest analogy I've ever heard, bro.
Oh my God.
Made $54,000 off. That means you funded $500,000. That means you funded $500,000.
Yeah, at 10%.
Yeah, I don't charge nothing but less than 10%.
You know what I'm saying?
And you wanna know crazy? You wanna know what's crazy?
It's
not even that. There's actually two people that's at 8%. Just because it was family. It was two people that was 8%. So now that I remember. So it actually could have been a lot higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask both of y'all something. So, all right, Herman, you're going to teach about business credit. Tevin, you're going to teach about the funding company and running the funding plays. And you're telling me, both of you are telling me that someone that is in the audience can learn these two, merge them together, and go start their funding company?
Yes.
Yep.
Come on.
Listen, when I come, right, I'm gonna give the audience my funding contracts. I'm gonna give them my power of attorney, and I'm gonna give them my NDA. I'm gonna make sure I give you all three of those contracts so you can go and start your funding company. I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna show you how to structure somebody's business profile to make sure they get funded. I'm gonna give you those three contracts. Then Tevin's gonna go clean it up. He's gonna be like, all right, y'all, let me show you how to get somebody 100,000 real quick on the low end. On the low end.
Because people are thinking.
On Monday morning is go execute.
People are thinking that they have to be great to start. Hey, Lily, here's my little one.
You don't have to be great.
There is, baby. People think, but people think, Herman, I got to be an expert to start. Where do you think all experts come from? Like,
Where do you think they started?
where do you think all experts come from? They started somewhere.
But hold on, I want you guys to think about this, right? Because so I did project management in college. I didn't finish college.
Hold on, guys. I saw someone bought a badge. Can I show them out real quick?
Okay.
Shout out to Westmont Tex.
Exotic
Yeah.
_ Flint. We appreciate you.
Yep. Shout out to you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, Tevin, what were you saying, bro?
What were you about to say, Ted?
So what I was saying, I took project management in college, right? Obviously, trying to learn about that. That's real estate is what I really wanted to do, right? And then also being in companies, right? So working for Google as a subcontractor, learning about operations, right? So operations is my key. This is what I'm trying to get to, guys. Operations is one of my key focuses. That's something I'm really great at, right? So work for Google. I worked for a solar company as a project manager. I understood how the operation ran. And then I also worked for Con Edison as a subcontractor as an operations manager. So
I remember that.
yes. So I worked as an operations
Hold on again, Tevin. The badges are coming in.
I see another one.
Yep, Electric. Junior Selectric.
You heard the Con Ed. That's what it was. You heard the Con Ed. Oh, yeah, I gotta rock with my guy. I gotta rock with my guy.
Let's go.
So in being in those companies and those big corporations, you can see operations, you can see specific steps and processes that need to be done in order for you to become 10 times bigger as a company. You wouldn't be able to do any of this. You wouldn't be able to grow a funding company. You wouldn't be able to have a coordinator, assistant, have a system, automations, all those good things without you actually learning about a project, without you actually learning about an operation so that you can then control and manage it. Because you can have those contracts, but if you don't understand how to successfully get it out to a customer, explain what it is, and what's the point? So that's what we're here for.
Yes.
So,
listen, we are here to serve. We are here to serve next week.
Herman, another one came in.
Another one, they going crazy.
Miss Z264.
As soon as I start talking about my story, that's what y'all was talking about.
They're loving some Tevin. Shout out to Miss D264. Bought a badge. Let's go.
Let's go.
Guys.
Everyone will get these forms. Everyone will get these forms. I got you. Just make sure you show up.
Herman. Remember before, all right, so about 2 years ago, right? A lot of people, shout out to Jacqueline in the building, a lot of people was under the impression that a late payment has to be on their credit. And there's a lot of people that still believes that late payment is a part of their credit. So if we're talking about being
No more locked doors. Shout out to you.
Oh,
They appreciating the game.
oh, it's coming in. Shout out to Carol.
It's over. I'm about to start talking more. Look, anyways, Con Edison, they gave me the badge for like a year and a half.
Oh, it's all you, Tevin, huh?
It's all Tevin.
Look, we gonna keep these badges rolling. Nah, I'm playing, Dre. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Z. Go ahead.
Nah, Tevin, keep talking about, just keep coming. Let's go, Tevin.
You were saying.
You say something about the late payments, yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna touch late payment. I'm gonna give y'all something else. I'm not gonna touch late payment because you know why?
What you gonna give them?
I'm gonna give them the bankruptcy steps. So
Bankruptcy steps or
yeah.
on high level?
So all right. Just I got so last year July. I'm not sure if you guys are aware yet, but there is a new law that came out specifically for permissible purpose. There's a new interpretation by the CFPB, right?
Okay.
And they also mentioned public records in that new law. So what I did, I compiled some information, and I have redone my bankruptcy deletion guide. But just because you and Tevin are here giving so much game, and I will not be outdone by y'all. I will not be. I refuse to be because I'm very competitive. I have put together a step-by-step guide on how to get bankruptcies deleted. So what I'm going to do right now in 30 seconds, I'm going to walk through the steps. I'm walking through the steps but I'll give the framework at the summit.
At the summit. Okay. Papers and pens.
Oh, yeah, he going crazy.
It's just a little something like.
Yeah, let's make sure everybody get ready. Step by step on how to start working on your bankruptcy. Go get your paper and pen. Turn on your screen record.
Right now.
Also, text the word summit to 917-993-5283 because you want to fill in the blanks next weekend. All right, D, they are ready. Let's go.
I don't think they heard you, man. Text the word summit.
Link in my bio too.
Link in Herman's bio, link in Tevin bio, link in my bio. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. So let me see right now how many people on here got a bankruptcy or any public record. It's not just bankruptcy. When we use the word bankruptcy, what you said, Herman?
Or they know somebody that got bankruptcy.
Or if you know somebody that has bankruptcy or public record.
He said, I need this. He said, I need this.
Right.
So he bought another badge. Oh, it's over.
He bought another badge because he's like, I need this.
All right, let's get it. So if y'all know anyone that has a bankruptcy, I'm going to give y'all my bankruptcy guide in 8 steps. In 8 steps, right?
8 steps.
So, and I can prove this because I just got a deletion today from one of my students. They got it deleted from LexisNexis. So what I'm about to tell you guys, I know it works. And they got a deletion in less than 21 days.
Wow.
Yes. That bankruptcy that everybody told us that's supposed to, you know what? I'm going to post it on my story right now. So let me show you guys I'm not lying. I am going to put it, I'm going to, success has what, Herman?
Receipts.
All right. So let me see if it's on my story already. If not, I'm going to put it on there. All right. So I'm going to put it on my story right now. So we just got a deletion from LexisNexis, right?
Right.
Post this on my story right now. Story. You know, I forgot how to post, bro. Since I got my team doing all my social media, I don't remember how to post. Shit. Hold on. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna figure this out.
Giovanni bought another badge, y'all. Let's go.
Shout him out from me while I figure out how to get this thing on. I can't believe I forgot how to do this, Herman. Story. There's no way I forgot how to post. Okay, here we go. I'm like, that was crazy.
Herman got me stepping my game up for the conference, man.
He said he
He said he giving out the funding letters. Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I want them to be prepared, bro.
That's good.
All right, so I just posted it now. It's on my story, right? Just so for anybody that want to fact check what I'm saying, this just came in today, right? So I read the new law and I've extracted a step in there because the reason why a lot of the information was getting back and forth between consumers and consumer reporting agencies, some stuff was missing. The new law updated the steps now. So now it's a bulletproof bankruptcy deletion guide. It's bulletproof, right? Will you probably get some pushback? Yes, but this stuff is bulletproof. We got the proof, less than 30 days, the bankruptcy was deleted from LexisNexis. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is to pull your consumer report. If you don't know what is on your consumer report, there's absolutely no way for you to delete negative items. Can we all agree that that is true?
Agreed.
All right. The second thing you want to find out now is who is reporting the bankruptcy.
Step 2.
That is the next thing you need to know, because if they say this is being reported by the bankruptcy court, that is a lie. Courts do not report to consumer reporting agencies. They don't, right? And if they say it's LexisNexis, we know who to go to. If they say LCI, we know who to go to. If they say SageStream, we know who to go to. And we now know that LexisNexis bought SageStream. It's all right. And we also know that LCI is a TransUnion company, right? So we know those things, correct? Can we all agree that we know those things?
Absolutely.
All right. The next stuff now is to dispute the inaccurate reporting of the account. What does that mean? If TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax says they got the information from the court, that is a lie. That is inaccurate reporting. 15 USC 1681 EB, a consumer reporting agency must make every effort to report what? Maximum possible accuracy. So if your reporting supposed to be accurate, how are you lying about the source of the information?
Ooh. Ooh.
First red flag, right? So next, we're going to write the clerk of the court that you filed a bankruptcy with, and we're going to ask them, do you report to this consumer reporting agency? You're going to get a letter saying that, no, we do not report to any of them. Well, then how is it on my consumer report that they got the information from you? Somebody's lying.
Somebody lying.
What does the first thing Congress say about the consumer report, Herman? 15 USC 1681. Accuracy and fairness of the consumer report. That is the first thing. Oh my God, this person bought another badge.
No more doors. He's taking notes, bro. He's taking notes.
I gonna lie. No more locked doors.
No more locked doors. No, we opening all doors.
We're opening up all doors. Right? So now, Herman, if we know that the courts don't report, right? The devil is a liar. Absolutely. If we know now that the courts don't report to the consumer reporting agencies, but the consumer reporting agencies are lying to the consumer where the information is coming from, that is a breach of the FCRA. That's breach. I think we're at breach 2.
Mm-hmm.
So now, after we write the court, we have what? Concrete evidence. Now, if the account comes back as verified when you dispute it, guess what also is supposed to happen? When you dispute an item and it comes back verified, by law, a consumer reporting agency must tell you who verified the information. So now, correct. So now we're going to know exactly who verified it. So the next step is to now pull up on the person that they said verified the information.
He said pull up.
Right?
Who said that to you?
So now...
Because I'm pulling up. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm outside.
Hold on 1 second. Hey.
I'm right here.
You want to join me on Instagram Live? I'm with Herman and Tevin.
Yeah, text the word summit to 917.
Bro. All right, give me a few. I'm going to call you right back. I'm on this live and we're killing it. I'm going to call you right back.
Like, get my name out your mouth.
All right.
Get my name out your mouth.
All right.
Got my name in their mouth. Thank you for telling me experience. I'm about to pull up.
Amen.
Hold up. So wait. There's more, guys. Wait, there's more.
That's paid friends. That's what you talk about, right, Herman?
So now we know exactly where they got the information from. So we can do one of two things with the information, right? So if you claim that LexisNexis reported the issue, how are you reporting on the consumer report that I have now printed out and highlighted that it came from the court, and you just said somebody has verified it? Come on, follow me, guys. I need y'all to follow me, right? So now we're going to pull up to LexisNexis, and we're going to write them a letter. Well, the letter is already written. It's in the bankruptcy deletion guide. You guys are going to get the whole play at the summit. So now, right, like for $297, for $297, for $297 just for coming to the summit, if you get a bankruptcy, you're going to get a bankruptcy deleted by learning how to do it. It costs $2,500 to pay somebody to delete a bankruptcy. And if you come to the summit, for $297, getting general admission, we're not talking about the VIPs that's going to get a dispute letter pack with the bankruptcy guide in it. We're not talking about that, right?
So you just giving it up, huh?
So hold on real quick, right? So now we went to LexisNexis. LexisNexis is going to tell us now, oh, the information is verified. So this is how we get deletions. And no one outside my university knows this. Now you're about to be put on game. Okay. See, all right. Pacer, public access to court electronic records, has no guarantee or certification on their website that says the information on there is accurate. Wow. You will not find it on Pacer's website. What do we know about the consumer report? It must be accurate.
Accurate. 100%.
So if you're getting information from a source and the source cannot authenticate the information. Because when you write the clerk, inside my letter that you sent to the clerk, it also asks for a certification of the information on Pacer under the penalty of perjury to say that everything on Pacer is indeed accurate. Do you think you're going to get that?
No, you're not going to
You're
get
not.
that.
They cannot verify that everything on there is accurate. So now, when the item gets disputed with LexisNexis and they claim accuracy, that is a lie because your source cannot verify the contents of its website. So how can you verify information that the source itself cannot verify?
Wow.
That makes it what? Inaccurate. The next thing we need to know now is, Herman, a consumer reporting agency may furnish a consumer report under the following circumstances and no other. 15 USC 1681b2 with written permission from the consumer to whom it relates. Guys, I don't want y'all to get lost. Follow me. LexisNexis is a consumer reporting agency. So is TransUnion, so is Experian, so is Equifax. For Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax to get your consumer report, they needed to provide to another consumer reporting agency a permissible purpose document. When did any of you give TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax any written permission?
I don't remember doing it. I don't remember ever doing it.
All right. So now we know they have what? No permissible purpose. So if they have no permissible purpose, it means they don't have a legitimate business reason. Because now, for you to access a consumer report and use information of someone, of their image likeness, without a known permissible purpose, ladies and gentlemen, that is called aggravated identity theft. See, a lot of y'all got it misconstrued that identity theft means somebody using your information to go open an account. No. Let me give y'all the textbook definition of what identity theft is. So if everybody go to 15 USC 1681Q, right? It's going to say obtaining information under false pretenses, Herman. Any person, a corporation's a person, that is TransUnion, that is Equifax, that is Experian, right? Who knowingly and willfully obtains information on a consumer from a consumer reporting agency under false pretenses shall be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned for 2 years or both.
Oh, so we talking about we can get money off of this?
You get money. So now they just mentioned Title 18, right? Oh my God, I'm giving you all the sauce tonight. So now we're going to go over the Title 18. So we're at 18 USC 1028A. Herman, don't ask me how I remember the stuff. I just know it. I just know it.
For years, bro.
I'm pulling up. Friday morning, I'm there.
It's in your head, bro. That's wild.
No, listen this, Herman. Whoever, during in relation to a felony enumerated in subsection C, knowingly transfers, possesses, or uses without lawful authority a means of identification of another person, that is called aggravated identity theft. So if TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian go to another consumer reporting agency without a permissible purpose to obtain information on you without your permission, you've been a victim of identity theft.
Identity theft. I bet y'all never heard that version of identity theft. I bet y'all didn't. I bet your credit guru still doing the false police reports. I bet they still doing that. All right.
Stop playing, boy. I swear to God. Y'all better hit him up.
So now, Herman, now that we let LexisNexis know that they have, what's that word called when you do something fraud with somebody? Abated. What's that word?
We talking? Oh,
It starts with an A, man. You've aided, like let's say, aiding and abetting. Yes. So LexisNexis have now aided and abetted, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian in identity theft. So now, when you point these out in the letter, which the letter does, guess what do you think is going to happen?
What's going to happen, bro?
It's called a deletion.
It's called a deletion.
So now we're letting them.
I never heard that word like that.
Deletion.
So now, yes, aid and abetted. Yep, that's the word I was looking for. So now, the source that they claim verified information just deleted it. So now, when we go over to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and we show them the letter from the court, we show them the admission of guilt by LexisNexis, the person who they claim verified it, they have no grounds to keep that bankruptcy on any consumer report.
All of them.
Not to mention, now that I caught them for identity theft,
now I can sue them.
now I can arbitrate. Now I can sue.
Now we're going to court. I want to delete it and I want to get paid.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the steps that we use to get bankruptcies deleted. And this
You showed them how to delete the bankruptcy and how to get paid. You gave them a little extra bonus.
Well, I did tell them that they can get paid for bad credit. Like, people don't believe me. Like, it's the same thing, Herman. When I first came out, I told so many people late payments are illegal. You know what they looked at me and said? Daraine, you're crazy. Swear to God, about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, when I first came out with it, and I said late payments are illegal, no one believed me until I started showing the late payment deletions.
Yes.
Then now everybody's saying late payment is illegal.
Now everybody say, bro, they're gonna follow the trend. Continue, bro.
I don't care about that part. You see, as long as the information is being spread, I don't care. But when you first start something, people are going to say you crazy because they've never seen or heard it before. This step for bankruptcy and how I've done it, these steps have never been taught like this. This took me months to put this information together. But I know this stuff works because, like, people think it's just one law. Sometimes you have to combine 10 different laws.
Yeah, you got to piece it together. So you got to know it all. You got to piece it together. You got to have a mentor that's going to hold your hand. Like, let me add this sauce to it. This didn't work, D. All right, well, you have to add this to it. Let me hold your hand through it. Listen, text the word, because there's a lot of questions. Where is it? How much? How can I be a part of it? Where is it at? It's in Atlanta. Next weekend. 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Text the word summit to 917-933-5238 so we can show you how to fix your credit, structure your business to get funded, and Tevin is going to show you how to get this bag. I'm not going to put a number on what Tevin's going to give you. $50,000, $100,000. He just showed you his client got 800. We're not going to go too crazy.
I think we lost Tevin. They lost service.
We lost service. Yeah, we're going to make it happen. But listen, bro, it's 9:15 and my team just texted me. I gotta get to
I know you gotta handle some business, bro. It was a pleasure having you here. Guys, make sure if you're not following Herman, the Haitian CEO, please make sure you do. Come out to Atlanta. You want to tell these people anything before you go, Herman?
Bro, it's time. Listen, the information that you guys tonight receive, you have to execute, right? We're gonna give you the information for free, but the execution is sold separately. Talk to you guys real soon.
Let's go. Thank you for coming through, Herman. Let's go. Drop some fire in the chat for the Haitian CEO and my guy, Millionaire Essentials, Tevin. We lost him earlier. Guys, but drop some fire in the chat for my guy, Herman. Thank you for blessing the platform, brother. I appreciate you. The number is 917-993-5238. If you are following Herman, go to his link in his bio. The tickets are there. The link is in Herman's bio. The link is in my bio. And you can text the word summit to 917-993-5238 to get your tickets. Thank you for coming on, King. We definitely appreciate your time. Let's go. I'll see you next week.
Peace.
Let's go. Thank you very much for coming out, Herman. Yo, guys, like when I tell you guys that I'm going to give you guys so much game, I'm going to give you guys so much game, it's going to be ridiculous. I am not holding anything back. I am going to give you guys, like, we're talking about the bankruptcies, the charge off, late payments, student loans, collections. Guys, I will be breaking down all of this. The VIP right now is $6.99 if you get the special offer. So you got to text the word summit. You got to text the word summit to 917-993-5238. The VIP right now, we have a Easter special going on. So if you text the word Easter, that promo was done today, but you might be lucky. So text the word Easter to 917-993-5238. Text the word Easter to 917-993-5238 to get the Easter special. It gives you $300 off the VIP. So guys, make sure you guys are locked in for the summit. The summit is going to be crazy. The summit is going to be crazy. And guys, I just gave y'all the steps on how to delete your bankruptcy. All right, so Kelly received the email with my general admission ticket link. That didn't link. It was just text in the email. All right, so Kelly, we're gonna be pushing out another set of links just to make sure. So I'll be sure to make by Monday morning, Kelly. By Monday morning, everything will be in your inboxes for everyone that got the tickets. Everything will be in your inbox by Monday. What I do want you guys to do is check your spam and your junk. So check your spam and check your junk. The emails might go there, especially if it has links and we've never emailed you before. So make sure it was my ticket with the purchase of letters. I'm not sure what you mean, Kelly.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, it's a little okay. There we go. You're frozen though. I don't know if you're driving.
Yeah. I disconnected from the Bluetooth. You all good? All good?
Yeah. Much better now. What's going on, King?
Man, just want to say I appreciate you for your work, man. Sorry if you answered questions, but like appreciate you for your work, man. Been studying what you do, got into the credit space myself and helping others just from what you've been teaching, bro. So man, just real quick, just giving you your flowers, man.
I thank you, brother.
If y'all on the fence, man, this is the guy right here, bro. So tap in with him, man. Tap in with him. Like I said, I'm out here, I'm 20, bro. Out here,
oh, you're ahead of the game.
Oh man, look, I got to, bro. Got to, man. Ignorance is expensive.
It is. Ignorance is the most expensive bill you'll ever pay.
Right, especially when it comes to the credit. As a community, we think that you can only use it for, getting a house, getting a car.
It's so much more.
Out of people to fix their credit, go get a business or start a business, get a business funded. Right, these are things that we don't know as a community. That's why it's so important to get these things started. But like I said, ignorance is expensive. People don't know this. That's why I appreciate you. That's why I appreciate you, people like you, people like Herman, that you guys are out here really pushing the community. So that's why I'm really just trying to do myself, man. But like I said, I just want to say thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem, bro. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on. And yo, definitely. Stay up, all right, King?
All right, thank you so much.
All right, cool. So one of the major things, guys, that I want you to know is this. Guys, you are able to control whatever gets reported. I know a lot of you right now have late payment, and some of you might be saying, the rain, I've always had bad credit. I never had good credit. Good credit is only for the rich people. I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm here to tell you that if you have bad credit, you can learn to repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit. You can do it. There is absolutely nothing stopping you but yourself. So if we're going to talk about you having inquiries, you can delete inquiries in 24 hours. Inquiries can get deleted in 24 to 48 hours using the inquiry deletion guide. All you guys, you are one letter away. And a lot of you are about to give up. Like, you are one letter away. Someone says late payment, the only issue I have. Okay, so let's talk about late payments for a little bit, right? If late payment is the only thing you have, On my website, I have the late payment deletion guide, right? So, boom, boom, boom. Where is it? The late payment deletion guide will teach you how to delete late payments. Where are we? 6803. All right. So when it comes to late payments, let's talk about 15 USC 1681, right? 1681A 2A1. What does that mean? It speaks on transactions, right? So let's see what's going on. It speaks on transactions. When we are disputing late payments. Oh, Coach Mike, where were you when Herman was on here, bro?
Hey, I saw it, bro. I saw it. Hey,
You should have jumped on, man.
hey, guys, no, man. Listen, guys, listen. I want to tell you, right? If you want to know anything about credit, you need to get to Atlanta this weekend. I have my business partner, Herman, my other business partner from Chicago is going to come and bless your life. You want to get business credit, get this business funding. You want to never, ever be broke again. You want to change the trajectory of your family. You want to come to the summit. Text the word 917-993-5238. I'm telling you, it will change your life. It's not that I cannot afford it. It's you cannot afford not to.
That's deep, Coach Mike.
You cannot afford not to. Guys, listen. The truth, well, you already heard it. Herman already put it down. Tevin already put it down.
Oh, it's going to go
crazy.
crazy.
Talk about funding, free money. Free money. Guys, free money. The word is called once. Own nothing, control everything. You're going to get all the game in one place in 2 days.
Well, you know what's crazy, Coach Mike? Sometimes people only need is one play, you know. People think they need the whole tool belt. Sometimes all they need is just one play.
Yeah, and you know what it is? Information changes situation.
Situations.
The things that we pay for is the things that we do not know.
But situations also change compensation.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, you learn and then you take the L, then you earn. Guys, you need to be at this summit, the Credit Summit, this weekend in Atlanta, 917. Text the word 917-993-5238. Text the word summit. You have to be there. I'm telling you, you will really mess up if you're not there this weekend. Dwayne has poured his life into this. You're going to get some diamonds.
Yep, the VIP tickets are available. The VIP tickets covers all 3 days. It also covers food on the VIP day because we're going to have food there. It also covers the VIP lunch, both for Saturday and Sunday. I'm telling y'all, Coach Mike, when last you had some West Indian food?
Listen, I'm ready, brother. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
And I know you're vegan now, so I got some vegan West Indian food that's gonna be in there for my vegan people.
Happen.
All right,
guys. Listen, this weekend here will be a one in a lifetime. You don't want to miss this weekend. You will have the opportunity to talk to them people, talk to Herman, talk to Dwayne, talk to Tevin, one-on-one, in person. Nobody's bougie. No, we are giving out information that's going to change your life. It's going to take you from that 9 to 5. It's going to give you the funds that you need to fulfill your dream. We are trying to set you up for generational wealth for your children, for your children's children. We're going to talk about trust. He's going to talk about banking funding. He's going to talk about LLCs. He's going to talk about holding companies. Listen, these are the things that we have not heard about. It's information.
Correct.
It's information. Now, we're going to provide you the information. Now, as Herman said, it's up to you to execute.
Correct. You have to. Correct.
Success has receipts.
Correct.
You heard it. Funding. You heard the plays. They giving out. They giving money away.
So when we talk about execution, like guys, as a coach, right, as a mentor to a lot of people, the coach cannot execute for you. The coach can provide you the resources, the information, and the guide. The execution solely is 100% on you. Coaches are here to guide you, not to walk your path. The coach has their own path to walk. So if we're talking about a path of bad credit, well, I've built an 803 times. I know how to walk from bad credit to excellent credit. I have done it before. Three times.
This is experience. Experience.
Experience.
You can't buy experience.
Because
this is nothing somebody told us. This is experience. We didn't live it. We didn't work our way through it.
All right. So let me give another example. A lot of people right now are still using just something as simple as debt collection. A lot of people right now are using old strategies of 609 letter and old laws to attempt to delete debt collections, not knowing that there are new laws that have been passed for debt collection, and there's a lot of stuff that they could do in the old law that they cannot do with the new law. But you'll never know that, and then you're going to end up paying a collection that you should have never paid in the beginning, because 15 USC 1692 CC, a consumer in writing can refuse to pay a debt collector.
And then not only that, once you pay the debt collector, it's still on your credit report.
And you don't know how to delete it. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people.
I'm a witness. It's been happening to me.
It happened to you?
You know, when you learn, you earn.
And
information changes the situation.
Another thing is items that were previously deleted from a consumer's consumer report reappeared or got reinserted on the consumer report, and you had no idea what to do. And you didn't even know that they were supposed to contact you within 5 days of reinserting that negative item on your credit, and you never got a notice. But because you don't know consumer law, you don't know how to get it off.
Information, guys. This is the information that you need that'll change your life. To get this information, you need to be at the Credit Summit. Text the word Summit, 917-993-5238. Listen, you need to be here. If you want to change your life, make the sacrifice. Make it, either you'll pay now or you'll pay more later.
But the thing about it too, Coach Mike, it's an investment in themselves. This is your credit. You can go open your LLCs. You can go get funding for your LLCs. You can go and change your family dynamics.
This credit here will take you from rags to riches.
It's important.
This can literally take you to a 7-figure business before the end of 2023.
That is facts.
Guaranteed. Why? Because nobody else is doing it, right? 2, there's a lot of credit frauds out here. People are claiming they can do this, that, and the third. Now, listen, the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. The Fair Credit Reporting Act was there for a reason. But we don't read. We don't like to read. We take the phone rings to collect it. We all get nervous and try to bounce checks trying to pay it off. No. Information changes situations. Prove it to me. Show me. We're going to give you the tools that you need to challenge anything on your credit report. Late payments, bankruptcies, charge-offs, personal information is wrong. It's all written there. It's all written there for us, guys. You need to be at the summit this weekend in Atlanta. Again, text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Don't meet us there. Beat us there.
Had a debt collector for a minor traffic misdemeanor contact me a year later after the act was committed. I'm not sure I follow this question. I'm not really sure I follow that question.
Sounds like they got a ticket for something from the state that they live in, and they never paid it, so the state sent it to a collection agency, and they're trying to collect.
Oh, that's easy, bro.
Light work.
That's easy. You just need to know which side of the debt collection law you want to use, because there's many, it's not one letter that fits all debt collection situation. Each situation is unique, right? Can we take the mortgage back with these laws? You're not taking the mortgage back. You have to evaluate your mortgage to see if mortgage fraud was there. if the note and the mortgage was separated, then now you can go in for mortgage fraud. You can stop foreclosures. You can go do that stuff. But it's not as, oh, I'm gonna take my mortgage back. You have to find it. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
What you can prove.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Can you get student loans off the credit report? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know the amount of student loans we've gotten deleted? Student loans.
Let me say it this way, right? Listen, you can get anything off of your credit report using consumer law. Anything. You heard it right here. Anything.
What consumer laws are made for inquiry? What consumer laws are made for inquiry? All right.
So guys, listen. I know you guys have 1,000,001 questions. So a lot of these questions are already answered for if you go to Durain's YouTube page. He goes on YouTube every day. Live. Do you hear me? He goes on YouTube every day, live, answering questions. So, again, you know this is a strategic journey, right? Strategic journey. Google him, go to his YouTube. Take the time, take some pen, paper, because there's gonna be plenty of notes. He's gonna give you the information. And it's free information. It's free.
So before I go, Coach Mike, I'm gonna give them the Easter code one more time, guys. Like I said, that Easter code's been running all week. Today is the last day for it. So if you text the word Easter to 917-993-5238. Text the word Easter to 917-993-5238 to get $300 off the VIP. Guys, I'm telling you, like, yo, the credit sum. Shout out to IROC CEO. Let's go. Right? And these are the things, man. These are the things. When you learn, can you answer my question? What is your question?
Yes, sir. I got you.
What was his question? You saw his question?
Yeah. That was personal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so guys, before I go, I want y'all to know this, right? I want y'all to know this. You, as a person, are your greatest investment. The development of your mind is your responsibility. Knowing and believing in yourself is your responsibility. We cannot allow bad credit to define our reality. And what that simply means is this: because you got student loans and there are late payments on the student loans, that doesn't mean you can't get those student loans deleted. You went through a hard time and you had to file bankruptcy. There's nothing wrong with a bankruptcy, right? There's nothing wrong with a bankruptcy. But you as the individual, you as the consumer, you need to learn now how to get these bankruptcies deleted. There are steps, laws in place to get bankruptcies deleted. Some of you don't know that a charge-off, right? A simple charge-off that is on your consumer report shouldn't even be there in the first place. So as we go into the credit summit, I will be giving you guys real situations. I'll be taking questions. I am going to be, guys, in the crowd, taking your questions live and giving you the answers. I am talking about, like, I teach differently. The way I teach, I don't use PowerPoints and slides. I want to hear what's going on with you. Then we're going to have a solution on the board. Because it doesn't make sense I give you a great presentation and then the question you had wasn't answered. I just got my car repoed about a week ago. I'm going to outline the process of repossession. Guys, your job. So you have a responsibility. I have a responsibility. Your responsibility is to get your ticket to the credit summit. Get your ticket to the Credit Summit. Write down the questions that you have. Your job is to get to the Credit Summit. My job is to provide the answers for you. You get to the Credit Summit, get your tickets. I will deliver the information that you're going to need.
Just get there, guys.
Just get to the Credit Summit.
Text the word Summit, 917-993-5238.
Hey, Coach Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure. I got to go get some stuff done. Guys, it's been an amazing experience. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Coach Mike, you're welcome to join if you have nothing crazy going on tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We'll try to make that.
So, like I said, guys, bankruptcy, charge off, late payments, there's nothing wrong with it, beloved. There's nothing wrong with it. What is wrong is if you refuse to do something about it. If you refuse to do something about your situation, then there's a problem, right? Shout out to Anna K in the building. If you decide to do nothing about your credit situation, then guys, then we have a problem. You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to put you first. Yes, virtual tickets go live Sunday night at midnight. Virtual tickets, there's only 100 spots for virtual tickets. Only 100 spots for virtual tickets. Virtual goes live. Virtual goes live Sunday at midnight. It will be up for 24 hours. Virtual go live. It will be up for 24 hours. All right. Virtual goes live. Virtual goes live on Sunday night. It will only be up for 24 hours. So for those of you that are way out of town and you're not able to join us, you're going to be missing a lot, but at the same time, you will also get an opportunity to see it. But guys, you need to be in the room. You got to be in the room. You need to be in the room. So on Monday night, you will get the prices. The prices haven't been determined yet, but we will be dropping virtual Monday night at midnight. All right. So the prices haven't been finalized for virtual yet because I'm still undecided if I'm going to be doing virtual or not. I am still undecided. So Sunday, which is tomorrow night at midnight, I will be on live tomorrow at about 11 p.m. So I will let y'all know if we're going to drop the virtual tickets tomorrow. No, Easter can only be used for the VIP only. Easter code can only be used for VIP only. All right. Kelly, the information is on the website. So let me send this. The Credit Summit, the Credit Summit, the Credit Summit. Let me send this to you guys right now, the link before I go. The website has all the information in terms of hotels and where you need to book and stuff like that. So I'm going to drop the website for the Credit Summit. So Kelly, here's the link. The information is on the website regarding venue location and where you can go and stuff like that. Do you do one-on-ones? I don't do one-on-ones. I do have a mentorship and I do have the university. They are the same thing. So with that being said, guys, please secure your tickets. Virtual might go live tomorrow night. I will be on live at 9 p.m. Not 9 p.m. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go into midnight. And guys, I'm telling you, the greatest investment you will ever make is an investment in yourself. And as we go through and break down all things credit, as we go through and I teach you guys the consumer law, as we go through and I show you that you have the ability to delete anything from your credit, I'm going to let you guys know that you can. I'm going to show you guys that you can. I'm going to outline the steps that you can take to get the job done. So guys, until tomorrow, I see you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. I want you guys to start thinking about your questions. Start thinking about the questions that you're going to ask at the Credit Summit. Start thinking about the questions you're going to ask at the Credit Summit because it will be a life changing event for a lot of you. Nobody will be leaving the Credit Summit the same way you came. It's just not going to happen. So I will see you guys later, alligator. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next live. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Let's get it.